Hello Gemini, I'm Tamara and I'm going to do your reading for the second half of November 2018. This reading is for Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon and Gemini Rising sign. I hope it resonates with you. If it doesn't, please watch your Moon sign or your Rising sign. While I'm shuffling, I just quickly want to say thank you to all my subscribers for all your likes, all your comments, all your shares. And if you would like to have a private reading with me, please contact me. All the information is underneath this video, my web page, my Facebook page and the email address. Just drop me an email. Okay, I'm going to do Celtic cross for this reading and I'm going to choose 10 cards for you. I apologize for my voice. I'm not very well. I've got a sore throat and cough, so I'm a bit cranky voice. Got need two more. At the bottom of the deck we have Three of Cups, card of celebration, card of having a good time, going out with your friends, family. Really nice card. Okay, let's see what we have for you, Gemini, for the second half of November 2018. I always say that all my readings are love readings, but if there will be any other aspects about your life, of course I will be talking about them. I will be talking about everything what I see here and what I sense here in your reading. So at the heart of the reading, in the center, we have Four of Swords, which is crossed by the Hangman. At the base of the reading of this cross, we have Seven of Pentacles. In your recent past, we have the Moon. What crowns the reading is Ten of Cups. In your near future, we have Four of Wands. For you, I have Six of Swords. In your environment, I've got Six of Pentacles. Hopes and fears, I've got Three of Swords. And the outcome is Nine of Cups. Wow, what a fantastic reading. Don't pay attention to this, we'll talk about it later, but the rest is really, really good. So at the heart of the reading, it tells you, actually both of these cards tells you that you need to take a pause. You need to have a break from something. This one tells you that you need to short break whatever was happening, you know, in the past. Maybe you were working too hard, maybe there were a lot of responsibilities or something. Tells you to take a pause. Go to the spa. You know, that card, I think it was something to do after making a decision about something. It was a hard decision. You were trying to find out something and now it's time for you to celebrate and have a break. Go to spa, meditate. Whatever works for you, dear Gemini. For some people it's different. You know, some people prefer recreation in a form of clubbing, listening to loud music. Some people opposite. They like to have quiet time for themselves. So that's for you to take a pause, have a break, and the same says the Hangman. The Hangman's got a little bit different message. It says to you, actually, hang on there. If there was any situation or something, it tells you that there will be a pause, there will be a delay. If there's something you're interested in, particularly for the last week, if there's anything you sort of, you know, planning or hoping to receive, there will be some sort of delay. But it also tells you that, you know, just sometimes it's a card of being like in a limbo land. Oh, I realize you can't see the bottom cards. You being like in a limbo land, you not knowing what's happening, you know, with the situation, wanting to find out, and the card of also looking at situation from a different angle, the same like this person who is hanging there and looking at the world from upside down. This way he actually learns about our world more and he finds out different alternative routes, alternative ways to solve the situation. At the base of the reading we got the Seven of Pentacles, which tells you about it's a time of reflection, it's a time of revaluation. As I mentioned before, that's why probably the card suggests that you take a break because you probably worked hard. and now you are harvesting, you're getting the results of your hard work. It could be in all spheres of your life. It could be in relationship. You might be putting a lot of efforts for this relationship to bloom, and here we are, that's results. So now you're thinking, so what do I do next? Shall I take this relationship to the next level? Do I just sort of or shall we just stay? We're quite happy where we are at the moment, and maybe we just stay and carry on. Other option is with work, with career. If, for example, you know, you're harvesting, you're receiving a good salary, and you probably, or profits from your business or somewhere. Maybe you're thinking about, so where shall I take my business next? You know, do I continue to, you know, persevere with the same way, or shall I just try some other options? As I said, it's a very positive card of revaluation of your success, of your you getting the harvest, revaluation and sort of reconsideration, everything which starts with RE, you know, RE, revaluation, reconsideration, so reflecting, that sort of, so it's very positive as well, because it's a good harvest. In your recent past, we got the Moon card. It's a card of Pisces. Pisces could be significant for you, was significant for you recently. But it's also a card of the moonlight is always quite sort of greyish. The moonlight makes the shape of the objects a little bit distort. So everything you were seeing, because it's in a recent past, was a little bit distort. So you haven't had a clear picture. There was things maybe hidden from you. Maybe there were some lies, and you wanted all this. You wanted to find out who was lying to you and what was all those lies and what was hidden from you. You wanted to get clarity, you wanted to find truth. And I think you did, because at the what's Krans, this reading is the Ten of Cups, which is bliss. So that is over. Maybe the sun is shining now, so that period of grey period of your life, you know, because the moonlight is a little bit smoky, sorry, I'm sorry, and now you've got this family bliss, all your family there, children, you and your partner exchanging the cup, the children are happy playing around. It's every single cup is full of love, full of positivity, full of joy and happiness. Very nice. And in your near future, we got Four of Wands, another celebration. That's probably why we had the Three of Cups. And here we got the celebration, planning something significant. 4 is a very stable figure, stable number, and it tells you about stability. It also tells about engagement and party, planning engagement and party, or maybe going to engagement or party. Very nice card in your near future. For you, I see the move to the positive. It could be physical move, literally maybe moving house, maybe moving jobs, you know, from one job into another, maybe moving mentally from one period, dark period of your life into the brighter period of your life. Moving somewhere where there is a water, maybe somewhere by the river or the sea, even if there is a pond or something connected with the water. This person, she's taking her children with her, and someone is helping her. So she's moving to the better. She hopes to get a better place for herself, better life on other shore of this river. And water represents lives. She's crossing that river of life in order to get to the other bank, where she will get much better life for herself and her children. And I think she will, you know, in her environment we get the Six of Pentacles, card of reciprocation, reciprocity. It's card of telling you, the Gemini, to keep everything in balance, emotional balance, financial balance. Keep those scales, the scales which this person holds, balanced. So there will be maybe people asking for help, maybe asking for money. You will be very generously giving them this, either emotional support or financial support. But make sure that you leave enough for yourself. It is your responsibility to look after yourself. It also talks about if you owe any money to anyone, please make sure by the end of November you return as much as you can. Also in relationship, it's very nice to keep this balance when one person is always investing into relationship, and maybe that's what you were reevaluating and reflecting on. Someone is permanently investing into relationship and other person is just taking everything. And that's where I'm saying you that in your environment, you know, you need to keep that balance, either in your relationship or with your friends and family, whoever around you. What do you, hopes and fears? Of course it's not hopes, it's fears. I think you worry about that someone will break your heart. Maybe that's where you sort of, it's probably some energy from the past, from this lies, from this uncertainty, from this fogginess, from this hidden secrets and everything. It's residue of this energy from the past, make you insecure, even though maybe you're planning big celebration with your partner. There is still that heavy sort of energy from the past, maybe from previous relationship when you have been lied to, maybe where there was a lot of secrets. You worry that this new person, this person with whom you're sort of trying to build that happy life, might break your heart. So you need to work on this, because if it was someone else, not this particular person with whom you know, then it is not fair to project all your negativity or your previous negative experiences on this particular person, because this particular person might not actually done anything to you, but you projecting that negative energy on them because you've had that experienced in the past. So you need to work on that a little bit, dear Gemini. Your outcome is fantastic. You've got the 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. Whatever you want to achieve this last couple of weeks, you will get it. It's you know, happy, being just happy, to be honest, content. It's also a card of maybe someone is overindulging a little bit with an alcohol or food. Just watch out for those signs. But in general, it's a wish fulfillment card, very, very positive. Let's see what additional messages we have for you from the Lenormand deck. The first card for you is the letter, which is the news coming from a woman, or you're writing to a woman, and a friend. Well, nothing sort of significant, no significant information. All it tells you that either you or you will be writing a letter, message, email, correspondence. There will be a lot of correspondence with a woman. This woman could be you are a woman and you're writing a letter to someone, and someone who next to you is very, very trustworthy friend, very trustful friend next to you. The dog talks about trust. Maybe it's a trust to your, maybe you trust your friend, your partner, and it's maybe there were some trust issues in the past, as I was saying about 3 of Wands, and now you're expressing your feelings. Or it's, if for a man, it will be a lady whom you want to express that you're trusting this person, and you will be writing that by email, by text, or whatever, information or correspondence. We have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Very nice message for you from Doreen Virtue. Religious factors. For some of you guys, your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path as well. And the last message for you is unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. But I think with all these positive cards, maybe we were talking about the past, when we had that moon card, where things were not shady, you could not understand what was going on, and that's where maybe you or other person, there was not enough attraction in that relationship. But I think you're moving to the better. Happiness is there will be on the other, when you arrive to that other shore, dear Gemini, that's where you will find your happiness and content. Well, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in December, but for private readings, please contact me. All the information is underneath this video in description box. Drop me an email, visit my website or my Facebook page. Thanks again and goodbye.